guys, hello pile number one. How are you doing? Here we are with another reading that it's not going to be very long reading because I do feel somehow, my throat being sore, and I don't want to actually exaggerate with talking, but I do have a feeling that we need to do this reading because it is a full moon, and I really want to make something useful for you guys, something that can help you moving through this period of full moon. Okay, and maybe it will also allow you to heal something, release something, and make some changes, on your personal plan. Moon energies are very powerful and very strong, and when we are working with the energies, we are always using the full moon energy because it is so powerful. It helps us to move many things. Okay, today we are going to ask for several simple things. We will ask about, let's take one more. We will ask about what we need to heal in order to activate the love. So this is basically for all of you guys who are still searching or trying to reunite, okay, right? Reunite with your future spouse. Maybe you don't even know where they are, you're still in some kind of search. And we are going to ask what is going on, what is the problem, where is the blockage, why the things are not moving towards that, and what could you do to change it. We have deception, the blank card, the page of wands reversed, and we have judgment card. Here we have nine of stones tradition reversed, and we have knight of vessels, eel. Also we do have calm. And here we see within the next few months and ask your angels. Okay, so with the deception card, guys, I think that the main problem is that there could be two scenarios here. So bear with me, see what resonates more. And if it's not resonating, it's not your pile. So don't force it, please. These are the general readings. Like always, you know that already. I think that with the deception here we see that there is a problem. Either you don't see, very clear who is right or who is wrong, because with this deception card we usually, when we are asking about ourselves, so if we are asking about you guys, then we would say that you don't have a very good intuition of understanding people around you. You think that maybe people have good intentions and actually they don't, or you think that they have bad intentions, but then it ends up being completely opposite. So it could be that you are having a problem not noticing who is deceiving you, who is not deceiving you, but it could also be that you have had people who are actually deceivers, in your life, and that those people were many of them came and passed through your life, and you have now the problem, you have a fear that the person, every time when you meet somebody or you like somebody, you have that fear that the person is also going to be like that they are going to deceive you, that they are going to lie to you, cheat, or something like that. I could relate to this pile, I must say. I mean, I met also a lot of people who are like that, unfortunately. I always said that very dark things fly to very light things, and this is how I explain. So if you are a person who has a very pure heart and is good in nature, then probably you have been meeting these sort of people a lot in your life. And I'm very sorry about that. But however, this can be cured, just like everything else. And by looking at the rest of the cards, I can see that, you see this nine of stones with this tradition being reversed. And then this Yield, Knight of Vessels. I would say that maybe your mindset is the problem. Like you have been taught to think in a certain way. Maybe it comes from the family, you know, like a family conditioned you. Like it has to be like that and that. When it comes to love, maybe you have very strict rules within your community or society or religion, you know, that needs to be obeyed in order to find a partner or specifically a future spouse. Maybe this could be like a very stiff part of the tradition. Also, it could be a domineering parent, it could be an overprotective father or a mother. Anyways, something that is directing you instead of you taking charge for yourself, you know, like you are letting others to take the charge instead of you. And this could be the blockage. So if you want to activate, really activate this full moon energy towards the attraction of your true and real future spouse and partner, that it's going to be yours, you know, like that's going to be your wife, your husband, you know, the one, then I think that unfortunately we'll have to choose and make some kind of radical decisions. And I'm not saying that you should turn back to the family if that is the case, or to the society, or to abandon your religion. Absolutely not. But you will have to choose your own judgment through feelings. This is what this Knight of Vessels is telling us. It's like for you, everything is within the feelings. Okay, so you feel. Some people hear, some people see, but however you feel. And whatever you feel, it's usually guiding you very well, very correct. But then, you know, when other people interfere, then, you know, it happens also with your thoughts. Like many times you hear the thoughts of the people that are trying to protect you, you know, like in your mind. And then if you started going in some kind of direction, you set your heart, your mind, your thoughts on something, then these voices starts appearing, you know, like you cannot do it, you should not do it, it's not the way how it should be done, you know, like it's not the right way. This is what I keep hearing. This is not the right way. And then that creates some kind of guilt within you. That is why I think you have this problem. I think that the root of many things here connected with your love life and activation is connected with some sort of conditioning and you not being able to follow your heart chakra, your feelings, and then trying to satisfy the people or community or, you know, important ones around you or something like that. And if you don't, because I think that you try to follow your heart, and I think that you felt enormous guilt. So that guilt is preventing you again to go in that direction. So for you, it seems like it is the only way to follow, you know, like you feel like the only right thing is to follow actually. And in overall reading, I feel this caged feeling, like you feel like, you know, you don't feel, you accepted it, but it seems in the reading that like you are caged. The passion, you know, Page of Wands, you are very afraid of these new beginnings. You are afraid when the beginnings start very good. You are very afraid of passion. It's like maybe you also have some kind of problem, I would say, not problem like a problem, but issue. Like there is something that is bothering you, that it is connected with sexual contact, when it starts too quick, too fast, when it's too passionate. Somebody told you again, you know, like I keep hearing, it's like in this reading I keep hearing somebody being in the background talking. It's like you have some people or person or something, it is in the background non-stop, you know, like whatever you want to do, you know, this voice appears. Maybe it is your own voice that it's trying to, but I think that it comes from people who want to protect you but actually are preventing you. to experience things that you need to experience. This fear is irrational fear, and there is no such thing as wrong. Like even if the relationship starts very quick, very fast, very passionate, doesn't mean that it is bad or that something is wrong with it. I think that to activate, sorry, these are pipes in my flat. So basically, to activate yourself, to activate this energy that will lead you towards your true partner, you have to release these voices. Like you have to bring your own judgment. We see this, ask your angels. What does that mean? That means that angels are all the time available to you. They're all the time around you. And for some people, angels are, ancestors, are all of the people that are within us still, like living within us. They're in our bloodstream, they are in our veins, and they are in our spirit. They are part of us. We are part of them. We are their continuation. So I have a feeling like this is something that you actually need to do. You need to shut off the present moment and people from the present moment, because I think that despite they were trying to protect you, and you were actually, having this guilt and trying to fulfill everyone's desires and requests, at the end, you actually met even worse people who actually did, like maybe abuse you or left you or disappointed you or trashed you or, I don't know, ghosted you, like all bad scenarios with this deception card. And I think that also you are deceiving yourself. It's like two meanings here. I think that you're deceiving yourself that things have to be in a certain way. I mean, look at this. Tradition is things having, they have to be in a certain way. And we are receiving this opposite, reverse. It means like really you need to think about this a little bit more and ask yourself, what is more important? Some kind of established rules of tradition or your own soul, like I think that you are finding the calmness when everything is silent. That is why we have this blank. And because I will repeat, it's like all the time something is in your head. You are thinking voices, ideas, advices, everything is mixed. And when there is nothing, when you have this minute of silence, when you have this minute of complete silence, no voices, no directions, maybe in the middle of the night, because that is usually what happens in the night, then you can breathe, then you can calm down, then you can be yourself. I think that within the next few months, you're going to realize that passion is very needed, and that you bring up new judgments. You have to rethink about something. Okay, so with the judgment card, I think that your ancestors, you will receive some kind of messages. Okay, so pay attention to the signs around you. Pay attention to what your angels are talking. They will be directing to you on some kind of signs. You will be shown a lot of things, okay, around you. It will be put in front of your nose. Don't close your eyes. Don't focus on your phones. Just look around. Within the next few months, you will receive a lot of informations that are going to switch the way how you are seeing things, and the way how you are. I think that there is the switch. There will be some kind of switch. There will be some kind of activation of a different mindset, okay, for you guys. Pile number 1, this was your reading. So I think that this era of deception and people who are deceiving is coming to the end for you. But in order to do that, you have to change. You have to change, okay? So you have to become a fertile ground for something different. And that you will just understand little by little. But the first step is to revolt to the tradition. Because if something is dragging you down and it's not showing results, then it's not good for you. Then if it is not good for you, you need to go your own way and find your own way. with this beautiful Knight of Vessels, we see that it is the way of the heart. Pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it brought a clarity to you at this special moment. Tonight, it is a full moon. If you are watching the video in a real time, you will have a beautiful opportunity to meditate upon this and to make this activation even faster and easier. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you are doing very well. Have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are, and hope to see you with my next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Pile number 2, today we are here with another reading, and we are going to discover what today's beautiful messages we are going to receive. This is a little bit more serious reading. I apologize about my voice. I feel that my throat is being sore, but I did have a feeling that we need to make this reading, so I'm doing it anyways. I will try my best so that I hang on in this reading, guys. I want to open today's reading about, okay, beautiful. I want to open today's reading about the full moon's activation towards love. We are going to see why, what is going on there, what you need to heal or change, and why your love is not coming yet, or why you are not, meeting this beautiful person that is meant for you, or where the things are stuck, where the things are stuck. So and if you can change anything by yourself. So we have this engagement, and we have 2 of Vessels. Wow, what a cards. And 5 of Stones together with Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Temperance reversed, Inspire, within the next few months again, and the Success. Okay, so let's talk about your case, pile number 2. With the Engagement card, we can see that the main problem that you are doing and where the things actually get wrong for you, pile number 2, is a premature attachment to people. So we can see this through engagement and through 2 of Vessels. It's like with this 5 of Stones, I have a feeling like you're a little bit of loner, and you're not somebody who is hanging out with too many people. You're not somebody who needs a lot of people and groups of people. I would say that you're spending a lot of time within your mind, and you're thinking a lot. You are sometimes isolating yourself on purpose. And I think that when you find a person that you like, you create this story, you create this picture, you already imagine them together with you, like almost to the point where you are, getting married. And it all happens in your mind, I mean, you know what I'm saying. If this is your pile number 2, if this is for you, you feel it, then let's talk honestly. With the 2 of Vessels, many times up to now, you thought that the person you met was the one. So for you, this is not something that is happening one time in a lifetime. It's like very frequent. And it is because you are the giver. You're the person who loves to give. You want to offer. You love to pursue, and you love to go after. Like you want to, how to say, not to win, but to give and see that what you were giving, the other person was enjoying. In a way, you love making other people happy, but from the other angle, you are doing it also for your own benefit, in a way, because you are the one who wants actually this relationship. You're doing it for yourself. You want to build something. You want to build the marriage, or you want to find that person with whom you can be forever, or have something secure, and you want the companion inside of your cave, okay? And I think that since you're not maybe meeting a lot of people and they are not frequently surrounding you, then when that happens, you are prone to go to a little bit to extremes. And I think that that is actually what is stopping your love life and why you cannot actually find the one for you. Because I think that you are a little bit too fast and all over the place. I think that even you see everyone as a potential person. I'm getting that vibe that you're very openly searching, actively searching. You're very open. Whomever you see, it's not like whoever you see, you are going to be open to marry that person. But there is this small percentage that even that person, there is possibility. Not like you are you're not closing the doors to anyone. That is how I would love to see. You are open for anything to happen and for any kind of person to flow in. But the problem comes that you get attached to somebody based on something that it is not so real, okay? And then you create all of the movie. Like, you already see two of you having marriage, having kids, like going in that direction, little bit going too fast. And then I think that is the point where you really get the energy, you really start feeling very happy and fulfilled, because this is actually the type of the energy that is making you really satisfied and how to say, fulfilled. You're happy, you find your happiness, you find your inspiration there. But it's like almost like it is only your movie. The other person is not really present in that movie. So what is going on in reality and what is going on in your imagination and within your own world, of thoughts and feelings, it's not connected really with the reality so much. And this is why we have this Knight of Pentacles reversed. Basically, your advice how to activate the real love is to stop pursuing, actually, you have to find the balance between the real world and your own inner world. And I think the problem with the people with you, I think that you come very sure and with a plan for the future, and you start building something with somebody quite fast based on something which is shallow. Maybe you like the person physically, and then because of that you can rush into it, or you simply, that person just have something that it is on your criteria list, and then you jump into it. But what happens is that the love is usually not reciprocated, and that is why we have these two cards reversed, and that is why you probably experienced this movie many times, and every time at the end you realize that the person involved does not have really the same level of emotions towards you like you have towards them. So probably that is what happened to you. And now we are getting this scenario so that you could activate, so that you could switch the energy, so that you could go away from this pattern of behavior towards something different, more solid. So we want to reverse this Knight of Pentacles that is very earthy card, connected with very physical and material nature of the world. And so in order to actually activate the love, and especially on the full moon, if you are watching the video now we have the full moon, and this evening it could be very beneficial to actually take this energy and to put it out there through meditation or something, like work with it. But if you're not watching the video when it is a full moon, don't bother. this is a timeless reading, and you will receive the messages regardless. So what I was saying is that you need to learn and activate how to place all of the emotions and mental thoughts and all of the processes that are happening within your being into reality. So you have to stop fantasizing so much, and to simply find a really, really thick line between what is your idea, dream, fantasy, plan, and what is actually the real deal, what is actually this person, their feelings, reality, realistic possibilities for you and that person, and so on and so on. I think that within the next few months, this is going to be crystallized for you, pile number 2. So you will experience some kind of shift in mindset that is going to actually, I'm hearing it has been enough. It has been enough. I'm hearing that it has been enough. I think that, very interesting, because usually people have mixed, like for example, if I would talk about myself, I had a very variety of different dynamics when when somebody really loved me a lot, but I was not on that same page, and I had to reject this person. And I also had the case where somebody was not so much into me, how I was into that person. And I also had mutually equal, let's say, feelings. So most of the people have some kind of mixture of experiences. But for you, pile number 2, it really, I feel this thing is weighing, like I'm saying, if this is not you, then this is not your pile. But if that is you, then that is you, pile number 2. It's very clear reading. So it's like this has been repeating for you nonstop, and barely you experience anything beside this, like this is some kind of pattern. And that is why I keep hearing it. It has been enough. It has been enough. So within the next few months, there will be some kind of mindset shift. And you will be able to actually cut the illusion, and when you meet somebody, to take slow steps one by one, very, very down-to-earth steps, smart steps, protecting yourself on the way, but also finally including the other person in the relationship. So I think that what you need to work on is of lowering your ego and self-importance in the way that when you actually fell in love with somebody or you meet somebody, try to include that person into this relationship equally by listening what they are saying, by observing how they are behaving or responding to some of your behaviors. Ask serious questions and listen what the answers are going to be. Don't, fly away. Don't fly away like a balloon. Stay close to the ground, and be aware. I think that this is going to happen spontaneously for you, pile number 2, because we have this beautiful card of success. So I feel that you will come to this realization actually very, very soon. You will know and you will understand what are the tools that will help you to actually balance these two worlds. And I think that when this thing will be changed, all of this that was happening to you before will also be changed, because you will not attract people of that type anymore. Like you will start attracting different type of people. Somebody who is more compatible and somebody who can actually offer you something stable. And that is what you are searching for. That is for what you are aching for. That is what you want, like you want something stable. You want something that can give you this security and that you can build with, like you want something that you can build further on with this person. So use this energy of the full moon. I'll repeat if you're watching the video right now. And this is your reading pile number 2. I hope that it brought some clarities and that it will help you to activate this beautiful portal of love and to attract the person that is for you on this planet very soon in time. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being with me here, for helping me to spread these messages. I'm very grateful. And I hope that you're doing fine, and I wish you all the best, beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. Hope to see you with my next reading, guys. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, pile number 3. Today we are here with the next reading that we are going to explore. And today's reading is going to be connected with the full moon's energy, because we know that the full moon's energy is a very powerful manifestator, and we can work with it. We can work with it in all directions. So we can do whatever we want with the energy, and I advise you always use it in the good purposes, in the positive purposes, towards love, self-love, self-nurturing, nurturing, and so on. Today we are going to talk about what is stopping you, okay? Where is the blockage? What you need to heal? What is stopping you in the search of your future spouse if you're still not there, and if you did not found your person, then there is some kind of shift that needs to happen in order for you to move towards that, you know, to move towards your person, or to give the signals so your person can find you more easily. Okay, let's see your cards, pile number 3. Okay, free yourself. So Ace of Cups, then we have the blank card, and we have 2 of Pentacles. Okay, then we have 5 of Vessels, 5 of Vessels, Ecstasy. And then we have also Queen of Stones, Bear. 5 of Vessels, Ecstasy reversed. Queen of Swords, Bear, also reversed. Then we have a Calm. And here we have Forgiveness and Perfect Timing. Okay, guys, this is very specific reading. So these are the general readings. If you don't find yourself within the reading, just please skip it. Go to another one. Don't force it. Don't try to apply something on you that cannot be applied and so on. You know, like, just listen to your intuition. If you recognize yourself, then this is your reading. With the Free Yourself card, this card speaks very, 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 very strong to me. So you are a person who loves to have their own independence. You don't want to belong to anyone. You don't want to be possessed by anyone. You see relationships as that partially. You are struggling with finding a partner with whom you are going to feel free. You are intentionally putting yourself and constantly doing the same mistake over and over again by putting yourself in the relationships that are very limiting, very limited. You know, like, you cannot move, you don't have space to breathe. I think that the problem is here. So we see this 5 of Vessels, Ecstasy reversed. And we also see the Queen of Swords reversed. So first of all, you're not very honest with yourself. You're not honest with what you want, actually. You know, like, I'm receiving the vibe of a person who wants to present themselves as one thing on the outside, in front of the friends, family, you know, like others. And then I'm receiving the vibe that, you know, like, to do that, you actually have to cut the parts of your personality or some kind of wishes or desires that you actually have that are giving you this ecstasy, that are making you happy, that are giving you the energy. But instead of that, look at this, you know, like, you are constantly getting into relationships that are not actually what you want, but they are according to the society, you know, like, or like I said, people around you, very strict, you know, it is good thing. You will get the blessing. So with the freer self, it seems to me like you're a more wild person. You're a person who loves to have this personal freedom. So why are you putting yourself in the relationships that are, you know, constraining you, that are putting you in some kind of box? It feels like jail-like feeling. Like suddenly you cannot do this, you cannot do this, this is not okay, this is not okay. Also, I have some kind of feeling of self-punishment here, you know, like why would you do that? Why you are not honest with yourself? I think that you believe deep down, this is something that is coming to me, that the pleasure is sin. Maybe not so literal, but almost, you know, like this is how I feel. Like if you are really enjoying yourself, then you are not on the good pathway. But if you are sacrificing your joy or some of your desires or some of your needs, then you're on the good track. You're a good boy, good girl, you know, like whoever you are, whatever gender you are. And I think that that is so wrong, guys, that on so many levels, and this is actually why you're attracting wrong partners, believing that they are actually, you know, for you, but at the end, something happens and you realize that they are not. I think that you need this dose of love. You are very sensitive and you need this love, you need the touch, you need the... Also, you love that thrill of the beginning. You love to prolong the beginning. You love the sweet, cute, innocent things. Again, because they are opposite from your nature, I think that you are not sweet and innocent in your nature. I think that you are more advanced and that you are more on the naughty side, you know, like you have a wild imagination. You want wild things. But again, you know, there is this element of if I go my way, then I'm not on the right pathway. So I'm going to cut away some of my desires, some of my you know, deep needs to actually, you know, like fulfill the form. Then I will be on the right pathway. What can go wrong? And for you, somehow, even in that kind of way, things go wrong with the partners. So that is what can go wrong, guys. That is what can go wrong. It's not just, I don't know how to say, it's not worth it, okay? So you need this nurturing, you need this love, you need this touch, you need this person around you. And for some of you, I have a feeling that you have a really longing, you have a longing for that, for deep connection, for, but in your terms, you know, like in your terms, it's like you are like a cat. When you want it to be there, but when you don't want it, you don't want it to be there. So you want something, you want someone who is always going to be there for you, but you will be able to go around. But you cannot do that because you know that that is not fair. So you have to place yourself together with this person in this, like, you know, box. Then, okay, you are sure that this person is going to be in the box, but the price is that you also have to be in the box with them. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. I'm just, you know, I'm just saying what I'm feeling and seeing here. Forgiveness. I have a feeling that for your activation of love and speeding up the energy so that you can finally come to the person that you want, which is the one that it's going to have a huge impact. So if you already not met her or him, maybe you did with this forgiveness, because I think that, okay, so for some of you who met this person, maybe you don't even know that you met this person because we have this blank card. You messed up something because we have forgiveness. So this person your person needs to forgive you. You know, like you messed up because you don't even know, you know, like you did not even recognize this person. That's a big problem. If that happened, this is a general reading, so it can be many things, okay? And if you still did not met this person, or you believe that you never met this person, your future spouse, then the forgiveness is connected with self-forgiveness. You know, like you have to forgive yourself for being who you are and allowing yourself to be actually who you are. I think that you are also juggling many times things because you don't want to put all of the eggs in one basket. So maybe, you know, for some of you, it's going to be that you always have several options around you, not only one. And for some of you, it's going to be like you are not having options, but you're having the eyes open. So you are keep your eyes open, if I can say it like that. So that is also something that is telling me that you are not getting it, you know, like you don't get it still. You don't get it still. But there will be a perfect timing when everything will fall into its place, everything will collide, and it will just sit on its place. And it's going to be phenomenal. Guys, this is the shift that I see that it is coming your way. So today is a full moon. If you are watching video in the real time, you still have a possibility to take this energy and to work with it, okay, to work with it at evening, to meditate. This full moon energy is very powerful, like I already said, and you can do wonders with it. We can see that outside is getting dark. When I started doing readings, it was a light. Now we are already in the night, but never mind. It gives the also special atmosphere to our reading. The cards are there, you can see them, so that's fine. What I want to say is that what you need to work on is to be more authentic. At this moment, you are doing one thing, and that is actually opposite from who you are and what you are. And while you are trying to do the opposite from what you are, you know, you will not be open for the partner that it is there. So either you will find a partner, you will not even recognize the partner because you will not be you, you know, you will not be authentic you, or you know, you will mess up with this partner, or simply you will not even meet this person because you're not on the same level, you're not on the same frequency, or on some kind of different frequency, somewhere where you put yourself. Also, what I hear is stop juggling, you know, make up your mind, choose one and then stick with that one. Stop being scared and all the time keeping options open, you know, like that's not the way how we go. That's not the way how we go through life. We need to risk something. We need to trust, not risk, trust. You know, like we need to make a decision, and then we need to trust that decision is gonna be fruitful. And I think that let's say the success of the outcome will be directly connected with the beginning of your choice to start with. So if you started this connection authentically, as a person you truly are, fully honest, open, and transparent, so that this other person knows who you are exactly with your bad stuff, okay? Then it has a very, very good potential to grow and to become something. But if you have been hiding yourself, we see with this juggler, you know, like hiding yourself, saying what you benefit from and what you don't benefit from, keeping it for yourself, you know, like we see this secretive behavior here in this reading a little bit. So if you are manipulating or calculating because you want this person to love you, like you, or you just want to get this person, then that is not a good start, and it is, you know, condemned on the failure already in the beginning. So guys, this can be changed. Your mindset can be changed. You're doing all of these things because of the fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear that that somebody's going to take away, you know, love from you, care from you, something that you really, really need. And the problem is that is actually happening to you, you know, like because of your mindset. So the activation of love for you, it's going to be in changing your mindset. You have to work on it to change it. And there will be a perfect timing when you will realize that you don't have to, like I said, all the time keep millions of options open, that you can just choose one and go with it, you know, but be yourself. So in this activation, what it needs to heal and what you need to do is to find more authentic self of you, and then express it, live it, and be it. Okay, guys, this was your reading, pile number 3. This was a very deep reading, and I hope that it brought a lot of clarity to you, that you are now aware where is the blockage, you know, like why this person is. Maybe you even met this person, like I said, many times with this combination, we already met this person. So maybe your future spouse is already in your life, pile number 3, and you don't even understand that. You don't even see that because you're not authentic self. So go back to your roots, work with the moon energies, and try to unlock, remove this blockage so that you could activate more your energy, love energy, and to attract your person or to bring your person back. Okay, if that is the case, then your person will have to forgive you for something, because we have this strong forgiveness feeling. But that will be just for a few of you. This is a general reading, so we cannot put all of you in the one scenario. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, that it will be beneficial. Thank you so much for being with me. I am appreciating you guys so much. Thank you for everything, and I wish you all the best, a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. Hope to see you with my next reading. Bye.